Today marks 1250th day. Share lessons I've learned and continue to learn with all of you. My hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and will empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today, I speak about one of the most important topics regarding becoming the best version of you is negotiation with yourself. How do you negotiate with yourself? That will lead what kind of actions you take. Because sometimes I think that when we lose that negotiation, we take bad action. And today I want to share really, I think that is a very, very essential topic because I think we just do not speak how to negotiate. We speak about like, how to influence other people, how to really persuade other people, but how to persuade yourself to do the best thing for you. Because a lot of times we are easy to give advice what other person is supposed to do for the best for their life, but at the same time, we do not do the best thing for us. What is the best thing for us to move towards a better future? So today we'll share really what we're supposed to do, what we could do, what we can do to achieve better tomorrow. So number one, clarify your goals. You need to be very specific. You need to be very, very specific as possible. Because it's very hard to say, look, I want you to be successful. What does success mean? How are you supposed to persuade, influence, and negotiate to do the right thing when you have no idea what the success means? So as specific as possible. So a person said, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy because I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to have more energy. For then I have more energy, I will love to go and do some specific activities that I'm not able to do right now. So that means I need to be very, very specific. When you're very specific, now we said it is that activity is very important. Yes. And you truly, truly want to lose that weight. Yes. You truly want to lose those 20 pounds. Yes. And you truly want to really have that more energy. Yes. And then I said, okay, so that means that we need to really fix our lifestyle and really making sure that we're able to achieve that. And that's where a tricky moment is because all people, I just want to really live and enjoy my life. I want to eat whenever I want, whatever I want. So you mentioned that you truly, really want to lose weight, but now you're mentioning that and you're saying that you really want to live the life that you want, the way you want, and eat whatever you want. So what do you truly want? And I think that a lot of times we say, "Oh, I truly want to lose that 25 pounds," but I'm not willing to give up my snacks. I'm not willing to give up my free time. I'm not willing to exercise. I'm not willing to really learn and educate myself what is the best food for me specifically. I think that this is again the moment where we need to really make that decision. Either we'll fool ourselves and do the things that is actually hurting us, or I will say that because I think it is much better to give up on that dream to lose that weight if you're not willing to take action because it could be so frustrating not getting what you want and wanting it, but you will never get it if you're not willing to do the work. So why even dream about it to have that a better body, like looking into finances, financial freedom, financial abundance? I say, I really truly want to be financially free, but are you willing to do the work? I think that this is a moment where you need to make a decision. Because you need to ask yourself, and every single person needs to ask, am willing to do the work? And if you say, oh, I just really want to have those salad bar because I don't want to leave my buddies. I want to go on Friday parties. I want to do so many different things. And people say like, oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm not able to achieve my financial abundance. But are you actually truly want? If you truly, truly want it, that means you didn't need to almost negotiate with yourself. It's just that this is my one path and this is what I'm going after. Because you're blunt and bold with your actions because you know that this is the action that leads to what they truly want. One people don't truly want. And they lie to themselves. They said they truly want that. At that moment, they negotiate with themselves. So, okay, I will start action after a week. Like this is a season of my life. It's very difficult. I still need to go to my friend. There is a barbecue. There's a birthday. There's this, but for sure after this month I will go to. Be procrastinate. And I think that that truly shows that we sometimes we truly don't want. And it might be that it's just not specific because if you just say, oh, I just want to be successful, what does success means? What kind of actions do you need to take? Because it's very hard to create clear actions when you do not know what a true success means. Second thing that I want you to really emphasize, and I think that I already touched that, identify the conflict sides. So those are the conflicting sides. So that means you want to be truly financially successful, and you truly want to enjoy your life and have a YOLO life. That means you want to buy a car, you want to buy other things, you want to travel, you want to experience things. So that means there's conflicting sides. So which one is the highest priority? Because for some reason we said that this is our highest priority, but when we look into our time, when we look into energy, and when we look into our money, goes to the other side. Why is it? Why is it we said that this side is so much more important, but other side, like some sneaky way, gets majority of our money, our of our time and our energy. So when we, that's why I always said that we need to really do audits where our time goes, where our money goes, and where our energy goes. So for example, yeah, we really want to be financially free. So what that means? It means investing in yourself, develop the skill set that you can make more, investing in a business, investing in some kind of investments, just to make sure that you're able to build. That means that all the extra money, all the extra money is supposed to go 90% supposed to go into yourself, into your business. People say, I'm not willing to invest $5,000 in a course to develop myself, improve myself, but I'm willing to invest a couple thousand, 3,000, 5,000 for all the birthdays, all the celebrations, gifts, and vacations, and all those things. And this is again, this is the big question: what is more important? All those things, because sometimes it's better not to go to birthdays, not to go to celebrations, not to go anywhere. Save the money and invest in yourself, develop yourself, improve yourself, that you can increase your capacity to make money, and then become financially successful. But most people not willing to go through that season of those conflicted sides where you really move from most pleasant side to most impactful side. And this side is interesting because if you don't take that side, it hurts. If you don't take the side, it doesn't hurt immediately. It hurts in the future because that comes with regret. But immediately, there's no feeling whatsoever. But when you're able to really hurt and not choose that conflicted side that is pleasant at the moment and choose the right side, and being able to negotiate that, and I say like, when I will achieve the success, I will be able to 10x this pleasant side. So they delay that gratification. Understand that negotiation is sometimes about delaying your gratification. And this again is sometimes the third thing is finding that middle ground. Finding what is that? That means you don't need to fully 100% going into that. Even though that I actually believe that sometimes is a great thing because you have that obsession and you're moving towards something that is meaningful and that's just the truly thing that you want. That means all the things that is secondary. All other things is secondary, not the truly one. It's just a nice thing to have. So when you have focusing on that truly what you want, you can go 100% all in, obsessed about it. You can, but you can have a middle ground, 100%. Maybe there's something that is you truly want as well. That is the other side. So okay, like let's go 80% here and 20% here, not vice versa. But we focus on A plus and things 80, 90%, and then giving the true things that truly we want all 10%. And I think that's we're able to really ask ourselves constantly because until the more where we are, because when you think about rational persuasion, and that's number four, rational persuasion, that rational persuasion is always about really asking the right questions. What's the most reasonable action right now? So it means really find a logical thing. Because when you start looking to logic, not a feeling, because I feel doing this because this is what is pleasant. This is what I would love to do. That's the most comfortable thing for me to do. But when you include a logic into that, but what is the best thing for me right now, despite how I feel? Because most time we will seek pleasure right away. That's how we wired. That's totally fine. That's the every single person is wired to really seek pleasure right now. But when you start looking and step back, it's like, what is the most reasonable action right now? And the most reasonable action right now that will give the most benefit in the future is going towards the things that you truly want. But that's where the specificity is very important, because if you know exactly what kind of action you could take, then you can really negotiate yourself to take that action. If you do not know what kind of action to take, then you will go after pleasure because you need to still to figure out what you need to do. Number five, and I think that's very, very important. I really love this, is set pre-decided rules. That means if you used to spend a lot of money on pleasure things, sometimes I don't believe in black and white. Black and white. I'm an incremental improvement person. Everything what I do is incremental improvements. I have achieved quite significant success in fitness, in finances, everywhere where I included incremental improvement. So that now, let's say, I used to spend like $1,000 on things that I don't want to spend on. So okay, let's say that next month, rather than spending $1,000, maybe I'll spend $900, then $800, then $700, then $600. And now that means that you're reducing the amount that you spend incrementally and increasing the amount that you want to spend to other things incremental as well. Because it's not such a massive change. You're able to adjust. You're able to find a way how to really use that money in a nice way. So that you start cutting things out that is the least important to the most important. And I truly believe that we need to pre-decide the rules. So that means that I can have, like if you want to lose weight, I can have ice cream once in a week or twice a week for now. Then, or I eat ice cream every single day. Maybe okay, like 5 days a week, maybe 4 days a week, maybe 3 days a week. So like incremental improvements, I think is a great negotiation tool towards ourselves to moving towards better tomorrow. Number six is always frame it as a win-win. That means if I will skip some kind of delicious calorie full of meal, I will have enjoyed something on Saturday or Sunday. I think that's one big thing is that in health specifically is that okay, if I will diet for a month, then I will be able to have a massive pizza. The thing is, this is not the best reward system in place because you actually massively improve your health, but now you celebrate by terrible food. I don't think that is a great reward. I think that the best reward would be that if you actually lose weight and you improve your health and you really did the right things, you reward yourself by doing things that actually improve even your more health. That means maybe going to a hike. That means just rewarding yourself with such a or maybe hiking is something that I really enjoy. That's just my big reward. But what is your reward that could potentially make you move, energize you, maybe buy some nice clothing for yourself, something that could really be nice besides the food itself. I think that's very, very important. And exactly the same with when regarding the finances. So that means if I save the money rather than spending on something that is not helping you, maybe being able to invest in even communication course or some kind of ability to really invest in something that could potentially develop you. That's the I think that is a beautiful thing when you start to reward yourself and celebrate yourself by investing in yourself, and that is you see as a massive reward. I think that is just is it crazy how much life could change when we see reward as investing in yourself rather than buying shit that actually is a liability in our life. Because we need to see those rewards. Because if you don't see this rewards or consequences, sometimes it's very, very hard to really take the right choices. Because we want those rewards. That means we're afraid of those consequences. I think that one thing that is very, very helpful is really have this self-compassion, but at the same time understanding that self-compassion is coming from future you. So really like, thinking about what kind of future you want to see in like a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and then asking you what that kind of person would say to me right now. Because I think that when you include your future self in conversation, so that means you negotiate between future you and current you, and future you is so much more influential and persuasive, and he's able to show what he did to achieve his goal. I think it's very, very powerful exercise being able to visualize did the right things to achieve it, and I'll ask you that person how he did it. Very powerful. And I think that the most important thing as well is just really being able to have the developed mental flexibility that if something doesn't work and we need to adjust based on the situation. But again, this is probably the last thing that I want to mention is that when you truly, truly, truly want something, and I think that is supposed to be so difficult to really give up something and be willing. So because again, it's a hierarchy of needs, hierarchy of wants. So what you truly want? Do you want to really live do you want to really just rest or be lazy, or do you really want to truly be something more? I think that when we know that, it's much easier to make those right choices towards the future. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.